Thank you. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. For now, I want to talk about the developing countries. You know, there are some of the countries which are the poorest countries in the world. And these countries can be known and identified because of some of their specific characteristics that they possess. Number one, if you want to know that the country you live in is a developing country, there, there is the looming issue of corruption. If your country is full of scandals, corruption, betrayal, and those other decay and those uh, such decays, know that your country is developing and poor. So number two is war. If your country is at war for many years, tribe, tribe, tribes fighting each other, the, the ratio, segregation, um, and other uh, and other uh, tensions that arise due to war, know that your country is developing country and it is poor, because the country that is developed, the developed country is the country that maintains peace, and war in a country, sincerely speaking, depicts the strength of that government on how to curb war and tensions. So if your country is at war for many years, know that the, the way war continues, the way you are dragging the economy of the country down. So number three, what you have to know, if your country is uh, developing, is uh, is the issue of politics. If there are few political individuals that play politics without the peace, know that your country is a developing country. So, for example, you have been governed by one president for more than 30 years, 20 years, know that your country is poor and you can do nothing about it. What is there is changing the constitution and ensure that only some number of terms are agreed for a person to stay in a throne. So a country which is at peace and a country which is developed is where uh, there are many political individuals, because they are fighting against each other to make development. So development, development matters uh, are those regarding to political and governing uh, technicalities that are developed by uh, the political individuals and experts you have in the country. So another thing you have to know is that, and that is number five, your country, if your country uh, does not obey the rules, the principles agreed upon the constitution, know that your country is poor. A country, a developed country, is a country where the principles and the rules are followed, because nobody who is above the law. So that is what you have to know about the developing countries. Another thing is corruption. If your country has corruption, betrayal, know that you are going nowhere. Billions of money are allocated to grow the economy for the projects, are allocated for the project, companies, and employment, but they end up in the pockets of the few individuals. So if you see some such some of these scandals, know that your country is poor and a developing country. So those are the things you have to know if your country is poor and developing. So and if you are a politician, try to change your country to a better environment for a human being to live in. So that is where you'll find a country with peace, a country which is at peace, and a country with a conducive environment for a human being. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get more videos as I shoot.